Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good. Right. Questions and answers number 2. Yeah. So this is our monthly first or second week in the month, depends on how busy we are, answering questions and comments, both from Patreon emails and also from comments on YouTube.
Yes.
Excellent. So you can read I'll read the first
Go
one.
on, you read
I'll
the
read the
first.
first page, you can read the second page, take it in turns.
Okay.
Right, good. So some of these are quite old because the email system hid them in the junk folder.
Oh really? I didn't realise that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
So sorry if we missed you on the last one.
Yeah. So the first one's from a guy called Mark, and this is quite old. This is, so sorry, Mark, for not seeing this sooner. Would it be possible to rent a very quiet little bedroom somewhere in a place like Didyma for about €100 a month? Surely there must be a widow with an extra room.
You can't say things like that.
It looks like you've got a real piece of heaven there. I'm looking for a little bedroom for a digital nomad where I can sleep and do tutoring during the day, maybe some recording of classical poetry. My lifestyle is pretty much monastic. It would be a great little village like Didyma within 60 miles of Epidavros. So basically, is can you get a room for $100 a month?
Probably if you advertise on some of the like the expat groups or the local groups on Facebook, I'm sure somebody would have a room to rent.
Yeah, I don't know about $100 a month.
That might be pushing it a bit because the bills are quite expensive still, depending on how the houses are heated and such like. So
yeah,
but you know, no harm in trying.
Yeah, I recommend Facebook.
Yeah, there's a NAFLEO expats group. There's several NAFLEO groups, like even the buy and sell ones.
Yeah.
And the Canadian surrounding one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just in this area. I mean, there's the whole of Greece.
Yeah. But you can say within 60 miles of Epidavros.
But okay, yeah, within 60 miles of Epidavros, then go to the Epidavros Facebook group and ask on there.
One.
And the NAFLEO one.
Yeah.
And there are lots and lots of little villages.
Lots.
Around Epidavros. And you might even think about Galatas and even Poros.
How far are we from Epidavros?
We're about 45 minutes, so we're not 60 miles, so anywhere
in
around.
this area. So yeah, look at the Kranidi groups as well.
Yeah.
The Ermione groups. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Worth trying.
We've got 7 pages, so we're going to have to get a wiggle on.
Okay.
From Michael. I happen to be a Greek descendant and would like to obtain citizenship. I've come to the conclusion that using the services of a Greek lawyer may be the fastest and easiest route. Blah, blah, blah. Problem seems getting one to reply. One of the 2 attorneys is the one that you mentioned, so that's Zoe. Any suggestions you could offer? Right, okay, so the first thing is these people get hundreds of emails a day. Don't bother emailing them, phone them up and talk to them.
Definitely.
Because if you're an unknown email,
they might not even be seeing it. It could be going straight to their junk.
Exactly the same that's happened with us, is they've gone straight through to junk and they're hidden with all of the other junk that you get on email. And with all of these kinds of people, whether it's your accountant, your agent, your lawyer, your doctor, like anybody in the KEP office or something like that, trying to do anything by email, they're just inundated. And also the other thing is that the IT system in Greece, not so much for private people like lawyers and things, but certainly in the KEP office or the local government, is really antiquated. So sending an email might not be the best way. You're really better off being old-fashioned about it and doing it face-to-face.
And they prefer that as well, to be fair.
They do,
Which I hate, because I hate getting on the phone. So, I struggle with that.
But it's about phoning people up, isn't it? Phone them up and speak to them and also be here. It's much easier to do it when you're here.
Yeah.
And go into the office and talk to them directly.
Yeah.
Right. David. Hello, David. Me and my wife are looking to buy a house in a small place, in Greece. It would be nice to know about all the things you have to know. All the things about buying a house.
Keep watching the videos.
Yeah.
Rebuild it. We do need to do one about that.
Yeah.
It's quite a long process. It's far too long to go into it all now.
Yeah, we should do a separate video.
Yeah, we'll do a separate video about that.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, stay tuned.
Watch this space, David. Another David. Hi Andy and Tanya, I'm thinking of buying a home in Kalamata as a place to retire and yet close enough to family in the UK. Are estate agents restricted to showing only the homes they have listed? If so, we will have to reach out to numerous agents to find a suitable property, or can the agent show any property on the market?
They will only show the ones that they've got listed, won't they? Because why? Because they get a fee from the seller and a fee from the buyer, so they're not going to show houses that they're not going to potentially get a fee from.
Yeah, I don't know about that actually. I disagree with you there, because if you look at the Spiti Gatos website,
yeah,
they have photos and properties on there that are also listed on other people's sites, and when you look at the photos it actually has the other agent's name across the photo as a watermark. So I think it depends. And also the other thing is Greece isn't a very big place. All these agents, all the main agents, they all know each other. So if somebody has a house that somebody else is trying to sell, they will get a kickback.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think, because when you look at the split, the main one that we use,
and most people use,
is the one that's in the description below. Okay, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You'd have to ask. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, the other thing to do is to, if you're looking to buy a property here, is to get here, because a lot of people don't list their properties with agents because the agents charge them between 2 and 5% of the selling fee.
Yeah.
So what they do is they just put
graffiti a phone number on the side of the house.
Yeah. If you're driving around Greece and you see a phone number scrawled, normally in red spray paint, on the side of a house, it means it's for sale, and you can phone that number and talk to somebody. And it's like literally, they just get a spray can and spray the phone number, mobile number. If you see that, and that way you can actually find a bit of a bargain, because the owner is more likely to negotiate with you. First of all, because the the seller isn't going to pay any fees, and you might get a bit of a bargain. And also, you deal direct with them; you don't go through the agent.
Yeah.
That didn't really answer the question, did it?
No, but there you go.
Okay, right. Also, are there any other newspapers in English? Yes, there is. There's newspapers in English.
This was not online ones. So online, you can translate any of them.
Yeah, but there's some that's specific. Catherine Maria, or whatever it's called. I'll put the link in the description below. And also in our region, there's a Argolidas paper that's in English.
Are these online though? Because I've not seen any.
Yeah, but people don't read newspapers anymore, do they?
I think that's what they were after.
Yeah.
But I doubt printed ones in English.
There's the Cathmera Times is printed in English in Athens, but online there are ones that are specifically published in English online. I'll put the links to the two that I look at, and I don't know, you have a look and see if you can find any.
Okay.
Right, good. It looks like it will be spring next year, and we suggest spring this year now, which is now kind of thing. And as you suggest, we'll probably rent first to see how it feels. Yeah, that's exactly what I recommend, is to rent. That's what we do.
Who was that? You didn't say who it was.
I did. That was another David.
Oh, another David.
Yeah, not David. Hi David, not you, the other David. Hi David, another David. Yeah. Fabian, yeah, thanks for replying, Fabian, to the previous questions and answers video. Thanks for reading out my comments in your last YouTube video. I am Furyan, yeah, my wife is Greek, I'm French. We're planning to move to Greece once our son takes off. This isn't actually a question, it's just a comment. They've just finished a 5-year project rebuild in a mud house in central Greece, Thessaly. Here's a few pictures. I'd looked at the pictures and it looks absolutely fantastic. Thank you for those. And if you want to discuss your experiences, you've included your details. When I get some time after Easter,
yeah, that'd be good.
Then it will be good to have a chat about that kind of thing. Okay? Right.
Remind us.
Yeah. Ping us a reminder the other side of Easter, because you know what Easter in Greece is like. Pascha in Greece is hectic, and we're preparing to have a party. Okay?
Actually, a housewarming party, really, after 2.5 years.
Yeah. Right, I'm absolutely cooking near this wood burner, by the way.
Well, speed up a bit then, because we've got all these pages to get through.
Right, okay, right, so from YouTube, questions and comments from YouTube. Okay, first thing is a big shout out to Joe and Pete at Villa Hylas, who, they're our friends and they're in the next village over, and they've got an amazing place.
They've got a bed and breakfast, haven't they? Luxury bed and breakfast. Okay.
Tell more, come on, explain more.
So it's in Kilon, basically near the new golf course. It's like a little fishing village, isn't it? And they've got a great bed and breakfast there, but they've just started a YouTube channel showcasing all the things that you can do in the area if you were to stay at their Villa Hylas. But we'll put their link in the comments as well.
Yeah,
so, in the description, sorry.
So if you're looking to come over here to either look for, pardon me, to look for somewhere to live, or you just want to come for a holiday or something, check out Villa Hylas or Villa Hylas. The link's in the description below. It's an amazing place to stay. It really is.
Lovely.
Yeah. Right, and their YouTube channel's cool as well. More cool than ours, because Pete does lots of interesting drone footage with his €4 million drone that he's... It wasn't 4 million.
But yeah, he does great videos.
Flipping expensive.
Come on, let's go.
Right, okay, sorry, I'm chatting. Floor 2 records. This past summer, my father and I were driving back to Athens from Kranidi. We were looking for the big theatre, and we found the small theatre. We have no idea there was a small one too. It was awesome to find it. Anyway, if I see you two in Kranidi this summer, I'll give you a wave. Yes, fantastic. Come and say hello.
Was that on the Epidavros video?
This is on the Epidavros video, yeah. So this was our last trip out. We went to Epidavros Big Theatre and Little Theatre, which are both from about 340 BC, so they're about 2,826 years old.
Watch the video.
Watch the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And yes, floor 2 records. Yes, come say hello. Right, okay, that's your lot now.
Yeah, I'll go through. I'll go a bit quicker than that because he's
chatting
a bit. He does waffle, doesn't he? So, one from Shetland sheep. Even though I have a degree in ancient Greek history from Oxford University, I found myself giggling like a good un at your ancient bird bath and spectacular array of low stone walls. Brilliant. Recommend ancient Nemea too, and the Theatre at Argos. I've been to Nemea. You haven't, have you? Yeah?
No, I haven't. No.
And the Theatre at Argos, we've not been there. We've been to Argos Castle, but we need to. We'll go back and actually do videos about that at some point because it was a very quick visit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So thank you for your comment, Shetland sheep. Then we've got Christina. Greek television is rubbish. Even if you don't speak Greek, you got that right. Congratulations for the appraisal.
Terrestrial digital TV in Greece there's not very much fun on it, particularly if you don't speak Greek.
And that was a comment from Greece Life the Truth, 1 hour of info. That's one of our earlier videos, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And another one from Shetland sheep. At first I didn't get Andy's style. Now I don't either, and I've been with him for 13 years.
I didn't know I had any style.
But very soon realised how humorous and witty he is.
You're watching a different channel, it's not this one.
And how kind and honest and bright you both are, and your videos are great. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I like the comments about Andy there. They're good.
Yeah.
True. And that's from the wood stove cooking and central heating video. Bit of a random one. And this is from Jeremy and Claire, our friends in Cambodia, from the channel For Real. Beetroot, my favourite. We were just talking about you at 60 Road Studios. Oh, nice to hear that they're chatting about us in Cambodia.
Yeah.
Bye,
hello,
guys.
60 Road. We miss you.
And Jeremy and Claire For Real.
Yeah.
You too.
Jeremy and Claire For Real, and Ian at 60 Road.
Yeah.
And Steve, Mr. B at 60 Road as well. Yeah. Catch you for a beer soon.
Another one on the wood stove one from Orbit's Development. This was a warm and cosy video. It's wonderful to be able to enjoy every season in beautiful Greece.
It is. And you need a wood stove like this one. This is our other one. You've seen the other one in the kitchen, the big one that does the central heating and the cooking. And this is our little living room one, and this one is mentally
It's very
toasty.
hot.
Really hot.
Probably getting a bit rosy cheek there, I think.
Yeah.
Right, then we've got some from our Greek house update video. That was after 2 years. And Queen of the Universe, do you guys have kids? No, and we don't want kids. We have nieces and nephews, and that's plenty for us, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got an extended family of godchildren as well, which keep us busy at Christmas. And the good thing about them is you can give them back at the end of the day.
Yeah, we're quite happy in our little house by ourselves.
Yeah.
From Jan and John's Holiday Travels, looks absolutely fantastic. Love it. Thank you very much.
Jan and John's Holiday Travels, yeah. If you look at their channel, and I'll put the link in the description below for that as well, they're a well under estimated channel. They've got some really cool videos, and they just shoot their holidays, but they've got some really good videos out there. So check out their channel as well. I'll put the link below for that.
Okay, and then we're moving. This is from the 5 bad things and 5 good things video about living in Greece from Roger Jack. We may not have sharks in Greece, but we have the street sharks. As a cyclist, I was bitten twice, a huge problem. I know what this is about. This is about the dogs. As for the tax avoidance, it's a well-known secret what's happening in small rural towns like yours. They say Greeks are lovely people until you ask for a receipt. Laugh out loud. Greetings from Corinth. Hi Roger, thank you for your comment.
Hello Corinth as well, yeah.
Yeah, we need to have a proper look around there as well. We go through it a lot, don't we?
Yeah,
But
we
need
do.
to have a
We
look
drive through across Corinth Canal like every time we go to Athens and north, and we don't stop there enough really.
That one we've already done. That one we've done. You've put a lot on here twice.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are all done. Do you want to take over, or do you want me to carry on?
No, you carry on. You're doing a good job, dearie.
Oh no, we've had that one as well, and that one, and that one. What have you been doing?
Oh, was I cutting and pasting?
I think
in the wrong
so.
order?
Okay, here's one we haven't done yet. This is from Juliana Revel. That all sounds about right with all the things you've talked about. I'm guessing this is the 5 good and bad things video again. I've often thought, why doesn't someone from an English business go over to places that have poor business sense and make a massive building full of admin departments? Everything under one roof, so things get sorted in one go and fast. It's not just in Greece, I might add, but all over the world. Not only will it help the foreigners, but the Greeks too. I wish you the best. Yeah, we've had this discussion a lot of times.
Yeah, it's one of my biggest infuriations with things is the amount of bureaucracy and how difficult it is to get anything like processed or to anything done, and also the lack of availability on how of process on how you get it done. You know, it's like, oh, I want to buy a different car, and it's like trying to find out how and what you're supposed to do, things like this. Or if I want to buy a house, for example, or if I want to apply for planning permission to change part of my house, or if I want to change my electricity supply, all things like this. There's not like a central place you can go to. You're absolutely right. It would make so much sense to have almost like a citizens advice bureau kind of thing, or a central admin department, or just to update all of the Greek system. They are slowly doing it, and they're getting funding from the EU to do it as well.
You just have to learn to be patient if you live here, because at the beginning it's an endless source of frustration, especially for me, because I have no patience.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, and it's about relationships as well. It's about knowing your lawyer and knowing your accountant and knowing the person in the local government office and things. And you find that when you dive into it all, you end up knowing people, which you don't really get in the UK.
Yeah.
Or in other countries, I guess.
Alright, next one is again on the same video, the 5 good and bad things, and from Melbourne Shorts. It says, good work learning Greek. Yeah, we're going to need it. I've actually started this year with a concerted effort now, so I'm trying to do some Greek every day, and then once a week I'm going for a morning walk with one of my neighbours, and she practices her English and I practice my, I was about to say Spanish then, that'd be really bad, practice my Greek. So that's our friend Apostolis from around the corner, which is great, once a week on a Wednesday morning. Same video, one from Craig Nash. Only found your channel today. We have enjoyed making a day of watching your videos.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. At first,
that's flattering.
Yeah,
very
flattering.
flattering.
First, me and my wife were looking at moving to Spain, but I think I've managed to convince her how beautiful Greece and it's the best choice. Golden visa option. Probably not going to be as rural as you. The big decision is going to be build on a plot or to buy a villa. Can't wait to see more content. Love this video. Thanks for sharing. Thanks very much. That's a really nice comment.
Yeah, my advice is to buy a villa.
Yeah.
Don't.
It will take you forever to get one built.
Agony.
We've got a friend who's built their own house here. Graham and Denise, hi.
Yeah, hello Graham and Denise. They're in the next village over as
They've
well.
got a beautiful house they've built, but it's taken some time, hasn't it?
Yeah, and they've been through trials and tribulations no end with different rogue builders, lawyers, accountants, planning officials.
All sorts.
They've got a real story to tell. And also another one of our friends had almost completely the opposite experience of that when old Dave built his house. He didn't really have any problems with it. It was quite plain sailing, but yeah, some people we know have had real trouble doing it. Other people haven't had any trouble. But my advice is just to buy somewhere already built, and then you've got it. And property isn't really very expensive in Greece. You can get something nice, and also I don't know whether there would be any cost benefit in building your own. I don't think you would get it any cheaper.
No.
I think you just buy it outright, built, and then it's done, and then you've got it.
You can take over because we've only got this half of a page and one on the other. So you're
right. Okay, my turn again.
I need a cup of tea.
Have a cup of tea. Apostolis, I think it is. My eyesight's not that good. I printed it very small.
Shall we have a look? Yeah, Apostolis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Hi, Apostolis. Living in not so urban environment myself, a Greek national, I definitely agree with your cons about living outside the major cities and towns. 100% with you on the post-traumatic stress disorder one acquires when dealing with Greek bureaucracy. Oh, that follows on nicely from what we were just saying.
There were tears.
Yeah, although lately there have been some serious steps towards trying to tackle it. Welcome to our country. Thank you so much. Thank you for the welcome. And yes, I, as you know, Greek bureaucracy is something that you need a guiding star to help you navigate through. Kilon, Alios. Hello, thank you for your comment. The title should have been about living in very rural Greece because both the bad and the good are quite different stories for large villages to small and big cities in Greece, and in many cases they are the exact opposite. As an Athenian, many of the bads are not existent in my city, and also many of the advantages you guys enjoy are not available for me or as available, and vice versa. The other thing, I can't find anything I can disagree at least a substantial degree of both cons and pros you guys shared. Cool.
Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, obviously that video was related to our experience, and as you know, we live in very rural Greece, but I can completely see how that would not apply to the bigger cities and towns.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like
maybe you should retitle that.
No, I'm not going to retitle it because it's about our experience of where we live. But you are right, we do live in very rural Greece, and also living in Athens would be a completely different story. So yeah, you're correct. Thanks for including the knowledge base.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Penny Hutchins. Hi, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Yasas, Penny. Good. Hello. Great to see you both enjoying hearing about life in Greece. Is there any good horse riding in the area? Sounds like a lovely place to ride.
I think there probably would be. There are horses around here. I don't specifically know of any, but I think if you were staying in Athens, like Naflio, there is. I've been horse riding up in Elati, which is it Elati? I don't know if that's right, but it's up in Arcadia. You can definitely go horse riding up in Arcadia, which is maybe a couple of hours from here. So yeah, I'm sure you could do. I don't know specifically for this area though, but
I've not seen anybody riding horses. around
but then we don't get a lot of tourists in
for
this bit.
Yeah, for a touristy type of thing.
But I know you can a bit further.
And also I know that Nikos keeps horses.
There's loads of horses in the fields just near us, but
Yeah.
I don't think they're for.
I don't know why people keep
We'll find out. We'll find out.
Yeah. Tanya, as a dog walker, I completely understand the dog thing. Working and or feral dogs are intimidating. Might be worth carrying a little air horn to scare them off.
I've just ordered an ultrasonic dog deterrent, so we will see how that goes. I'll
Good.
report back on that.
Excellent. A nice long one from EC3YKKY06. Good name, like that. Hello, sorry, but you look like Tiny Sopranos.
Tony Soprano. Well, it's better than Bubbles that you recorded on one of the other videos.
Well, I don't mind being either. Yeah, cool. Okay, I mean, I've been told that I look like a lot of worse things.
Chimpanzee.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Worse than a chimpanzee even. So yes, thank you very much for your comment there. Dan V, you two look like some special kind of peoples. Keep it up. Thanks, Dan.
I think that's a compliment. But thank you.
Yeah, yeah, we are special. There's only us two, I think.
Unique. You especially.
Oh, you're unique as well. Stanisław Comba, okay, yeah, hi from Poland. Hello, Poland.
Hi.
Thank you for watching. It's amazing to see you leaving comments. You sell so much positive energy, not to mention the sun in the background. Now we have a lot of cloudy days in Poland. Yeah, we do have excellent weather here in Greece, although this week it's turned very cold as
We're due snow, aren't we?
kind people in Poland are sharing some of your cold weather with us, and the wind is blowing from the north, and it's going to get snowy here in the next week.
I'll do a video if it does actually.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
quite
yeah.
cool because we can see all the snow on the mountains and hills near us when it does.
Yeah,
Normally just for a day, but
yeah.
Is the last one?
Gary, thanks for the education. I'm 70 years old. I've been thinking about retiring there as I believe I could live relatively comfortably there. Yes, you people definitely retire here and they definitely live relatively comfortably. I've always been fascinated with Greek history and mythology. Well, living in Greece, you're going to be surrounded by it. I'm thinking I might be too old now and terrible at learning languages. You're never really too old, and you can't be as bad as I am, and I've managed to stay here for 2.5 years by speaking about 100 words of Greek. Badly, and mispronounced, and often to the state where even people who can't speak English will try to communicate in English instead of my absolutely terrible Greek. I've always dreamed of riding my motorcycle in the Peloponnese. Yes, that's... I wish I could ride a motorcycle. I don't have one, unfortunately.
Our friend Dave
But
rides bikes around.
Yeah, our friend Dave.
Hi Dave.
Hello Dave again. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow for a meal, Sunday lunch. Yes, excellent. Riding bikes around in Greece is fantastic fun. It's windy mountainous roads. I just drive down them all the time thinking this would be amazing fun on not a small bike and probably not a very big heavy bike, but sort of a 600cc little, or even a little tourer or something. It would be, it would be fun, really fun. Good, right, that's the end. That's the end of that. Is there anything else?
I don't think so. Keep the comments and questions coming because it's fun answering them once a month, isn't it?
Yeah, if we've missed anything.
Yeah, tell us and we'll do it next time. Because you might have missed some. You had some printing errors there.
Oh, I didn't check Patreon, but at the moment we haven't got any Patreons apart from
me,
Tanya, who's
testing it,
keeping it real.
So we need some more Patreons.
Yeah, and the lowest level is €1. And
what do you get for €1 then?
So for €1 you get early viewing of videos coming out, and you get the ability to directly ask questions which we will answer at the start of every Q&A video.
So you get your questions answered as a priority.
Yeah, and also our goal is to get 10 Patreons by the middle of the year, by June. So that way, every month we would get a whole €10.
What's the other levels? What do you get for the other levels? Just
So
so people know.
check out Patreon because there's lots of different levels.
Yeah, have a look.
Even running up to like
dedicated videos we'll do.
Yeah. There's lots and lots of things. Too much to go into at the moment. Check out the Patreon site, and for only €1, you can offer us some more encouragement and have all your questions answered and access to new stuff
before everybody else.
Okay.
That's it.
Finished?
Yeah, I've got to go and not make curtains, I've got to go and take 4 curtains up now. That will be a fun Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I've got to go and...
get the slabs up.
No, I'm ripping new conduit channels in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, because we've got our new kitchen going in hopefully this week, which will be rather exciting.
Yeah, so to do that I've got to chase out all the plumbing and the electrics.
Fun
It's going to be a dusty and loud afternoon.
Yeah.
Cool, right. Like, share, subscribe, email us at the email address in the description below. Head on over to Patreon, and like I said, for €1 a month you can offer us encouragement and support and things like that. And anything else? Your blog post, web page, travel.
Cantravelwilltravel.com. Check that out. It's not so much about living in Greece, but I'm adding a lot more Greek content, like destinations, things to do, places to see, all of that. I'm currently working on a post about Naflio and the Peloponnese. So
Superb.
yeah, that'll be out. Well, I'm supposed to be doing that this weekend. We'll see how I get on.
Excellent. Right. And you out there, stay safe, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
All I want, all I